name is Corliss Jackson, and I have about 17 years of federal HR experience. I currently work for a company called Federal Job Results, and what we do is we help people understand the federal application process and navigate through that process. For veterans seeking federal employment, you really want to make sure that the skills that you have, the knowledge that you have, is being transferred into your resume so that you can show the HR folks exactly what you're qualified for. Many folks will apply to jobs for which they're not qualified, thinking that whatever information they put in their resume is going to get them through the process, and a lot of times it doesn't work that way. So you need to make sure that you're targeting the right information, and you know what that information is based on what you see in the vacancy announcement. The other thing I would say for folks transferring into the federal government is that you really need to use your networking skills, meaning find out who's hiring, what organizations are hiring, look through some of the strategic planning documents and which organizations are growing, and go and make yourself known to these folks, because many of them are looking for people with military backgrounds, people with clearances, and they're very interested in the skills that you have to offer. But if they don't know who you are and they don't know about you, then it's very difficult for them to find you. It's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack. So make yourself known. But informational interviews are meetings or experiences that you have with folks where you talk to them about what their needs are and what their organization is doing. And it's not a time for you to ask for a job. It's not a time for you to talk about yourself. You want to find out what their needs are, and you want them to get to know you by having them ask you questions. So what I recommend for networking is that you identify those organizations that are growing, or organizations that have jobs or have a mission that's related to something that you're interested in, and go and find people who are in leadership roles in those organizations and ask them for a quick meeting. Ask them if they'd be willing to meet with you for 15 or 30 minutes and talk to them about what their needs are and what it is they're doing. And this networking will allow you to expand your own network. The other thing I would do is, when you're leaving those interviews or those informational interviews or those appointments with folks, ask them for the names of other people who you can meet with, and now you have a referral to a name, and that's great. And one of the tactics that you can use to get a federal job is for you to identify what skills the government is interested in. And these are called transferable skills. Skills that you can take from one environment and move them into a federal career. And these are skills that might involve something like strategic planning, managing people, systems, processes, and the military has prepared you well to do this, but you can't go into a federal environment telling them that you have a certain skill set with a whole bunch of acronyms and a lot of information that the government's not interested in. You need to break down your information on your resume and show them that the skills that you have and that the military has prepared you for are skills that they can use in the government and make you very marketable in your job search process.